What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Rustbeard, and today we're going to be discussing one of my favorite things, beards. The reason this video is even being made is because I get a lot of comments on my beard, both in real life and also on my YouTube comments so far, which doesn't surprise me. I know what I look like. I know what my beard is, but yeah, I just figured I would clarify. Now, a couple of years ago, I did make a video on my other channel, Cosmic Pizza, which is no longer being uploaded to, but I think it was like the very first video that I ever made. I did do a beard routine video based on my personal beard routine, and people seem to like it. I know a lot of people ask me about my beard all the time and what I do, how I get it to grow so much, how I get it to look like I do, and all that kind of stuff, what I do to it, what kind of stuff do I use in it, all that good stuff. And yeah, I figured, you know what, might as well make an updated video, because that one I had a couple of points in there that I missed and a couple of points that I would like to reiterate on and maybe just kind of tweak a little bit, because I have obviously gotten a lot more in touch with what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do and stuff since that video. Of course, today I would like to let everyone know that this is a very subjective thing. This is something that is going to be unique to your beard, your facial hair situation. There is no like trick, there's no like magical serum that can just make your beard grow. I just wanted to put that disclaimer up here up front, because I know a lot of people think, oh well, that guy's got a long beard and he uses these specific products, so it's obviously why his beard is so long or so big or full or whatever. And I just wanted to clarify before anybody starts to think that that is not the case. Unfortunately, there is no way that you can just make your beard grow. That's just not how it works. But I will be discussing some things in this video that will make it better for your beard, make it more healthy for your beard, and then obviously just gonna give some tips and tricks that I've learned to help with your beard. Not to just magically make it grow from 2 inches to a foot long like mine is. I think that that's just a really big misconception, and unfortunately with a lot of looks maxing bullshit going around lately, there's just so much misinformation that it just needs to stop. Honestly, it needs to stop right now. Okay, so first things first, there are several things that people just need to know in general about beard care and how to maintain your beard. One, there's a huge misunderstanding with shaving and how shaving makes your beard grow faster, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I think that this is something that is also very subjective. I'm not sure if it is true. I have watched a lot of videos on this just being a straight up myth. I don't think that's entirely true. Now, trimming your beard is very good for it because it gets rid of your split ends. And of course, split ends will, die and so forth, and it'll just stop your beard growth. Now, there is a terminal length for everyone's beard. Just to get that out of the way, there's a terminal length where your beard will just stop growing. A lot of this is based on genetics. It's based on just your lineage of beards, like it's not anything that you can change. It's nothing that you can manipulate. It's nothing that you can turn into something from, like, if you have a patchy beard, if you have one that just stops like right here and it just doesn't get any longer, unfortunately that's just probably the way of things, right? So if you're somebody that just like really wants a long beard or something, and for whatever reason it's not happening, it probably won't, unfortunately. So just bear that in mind before you decide you want to start growing your beard, or maybe you feel like your beard doesn't look good enough or whatever, and all that kind of stuff. I'll get into that a little bit more later, but one thing that you do need to know is a lot of the beard care products that are out there, shampoo, conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, all that kind of stuff, it's not so much for your beard specifically, it's for the skin underneath your beard. It's for your pores and to maintain what's underneath it, because beard hair, for the most part, you can see mine, is very coarse. It's very coarse, and it's a different texture than the hair on my head. So this hair is very soft, and it will come through your pores very easily, right? It's not going to do a whole lot of like pushing through violently like your beard hair does. It's it's thicker most of the time, and it's also more coarse, so it's going to cause your beard to come through a little bit more harshly. What does that mean? Well, that means that it's going to itch, right? Some people get away with not having any beard itch. That's fine, and I envy those people, but trust me, even I get beard itch sometimes. But that's what beard oil and beard care products are for. Personally, beard oil and beard balm are plenty for me. I know a lot of other people use a lot of other stuff, but again, you want to make sure you know what you're putting into your hair. Same thing for your body. You want to make sure you know what you're putting into your body, because if you eat like shit, which, yeah, I'm not the healthiest person on the planet, but if you eat really harsh foods and stuff and greasy foods and all that kind of stuff, it's probably not good for your skin. Ergo, it's not good for your beard. Now, this is all, of course, entirely up to you and what you want to put into your beard and how much you want to put effort towards it. But look, it's one of those things. If you want your beard to look full and healthy and be full and healthy, as you know, to the best of your genetic ability, you still have to take care of your skin and your health. So first things first, what you can do, even aside from your diet, is beard oil, of course. Now, beard oil can be pretty pricey depending on what you get, but this brand here, Viking Revolution, is one that I go to quite a bit. It's very nice. They have a lot of really nice scents. I'm pretty sure they have an unscented one, because I know a lot of people have a hard time with some of the more harsh scents, but I personally like all the scents that they have. This cedar pine and the honestly, all of them are really good. They smell really good. I think they even have like a cinnamon-esque one. It's like a bay rum or something, and it smells really good. There are unscented ones as well. This is not the only one that I use. I've used other ones before. This is just kind of the one I default to because it's, in my opinion, the best price for what you get, and it works very well for me. Beard oil is not going to make your beard grow. That's just not. That's just a myth. That disregard anything you've ever heard about beard oil making your beard grow. That's not the case. Beard oil is supposed to soften your beard. It makes it really nice and soft. Right now, mine is really soft. I just took a shower, did my beard shampoo and condition, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it helps you moisturize the skin underneath your beard. So when you are applying your beard oil, make sure you're getting it in all of the crevices, inside, like on your skin, underneath, in between. Make sure you coat it very well all around, especially on your chin and these specific parts, because believe it or not, that's just where a lot of the beard itch comes from. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but I know my beard, for the most part, on the sides right here and under here and my little tuft right here, gets really itchy if I don't use beard oil. Now, how often do you apply this beard oil? Honestly, as often as you want, but don't overdo it. A little goes a long way, especially if you're just starting and your beard is not as big as mine. You don't need but a couple of drops, okay? A couple of drops in your hand, spread it around, get it all good and spread out in there, and you're good to go. You don't need to use half a bottle of this. They're little bottles, by the way, but that's because a little goes a long way. You can get away with a little bit of, a couple drops here and there. I would recommend probably twice a day. And if it's cold outside, if you live in a place where they have really harsh cold climates, like up north, places that snow a lot, where the wind is just harsh as hell, I would probably apply it a little bit more often, just because the cold will make your skin a lot more dried out and brittle. Okay, so the next thing, you want to get some beard shampoo and conditioner, because yes, you want it to be clean. However, do not wash your beard every single time you get in the shower. I would recommend probably washing and conditioning your beard once every other shower, if not every 2 showers. If you wash your beard with shampoo, and yes, specifically beard shampoo, do not use shampoo that is for your head. That is terrible. Do not use that. It will dry the hell out of your beard. You do not want to do that. Even if it says extreme moisturizing whatever, don't use that for your beard. It is awful, and you will have the itchiest time. You'll never want to grow your beard again. It will discourage you, and that is the last thing you want from, trying to grow your beard. Now, I know Viking Revolution has beard shampoo and conditioner, and I know that Grave Before Shave has some. There's a lot of them. There's tons of them, and this is all personal preference. You just kind of have to try a couple out to see which ones you like the most. And the way you'll know that it's good for your beard is when you get out of the shower and you're fully dry or whatever, your beard will feel a lot more light. It'll feel softer. It'll feel like it's refreshed, you know? If you get out of the shower and your beard is dry and it is itchy as all hell, you used some bad stuff. Don't ever use that, okay? Make sure you're looking for stuff with argan oil and all that kind of stuff in it. Specifically, beard shampoo. The one that I currently am using, which this was just kind of experiment, I wanted to try something different, and so far it's been really nice. I've used it for a couple months now, and these are really big bottles, but this Isner Mile, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, it's not focusing because my face is in there. This stuff is really nice. Editor Jacob here. Yeah, so I was just editing this bit and realized that this bottle says growth on the side of it, which is another thing that I wanted to point out, completely forgot. There is a lot of products that will brand them with stuff that says grow your beard or growth, or this will enhance your beard growth, all that kind of stuff. Disregard it, okay? This one does say growth on it, this Isner Mile stuff, but it's actually... that was not the reason I got it. I got it because I just wanted to try something else. It had really good reviews, and yeah, I just wanted to see if it was any better than the stuff that I was using before. And honestly, it does work really well. Does it grow my beard anymore? Honestly, I can't tell. I haven't been able to tell if my beard has grown in a long time. But I'm going to go ahead and take a bet and say no, it is not growing any faster than it was before. Disregard anything on a bottle or label that says it will enhance your beard growth. That is a lie. Most likely that is not the case, and they're just trying to sell you a product. But yeah, don't let that discourage you from buying them, because I know a lot of them that are really good. For like this one, for example, does say growth on it, but it is just a really good product regardless, so take that for what you will. They come in 2 big bottles. This is wash, and then there's also conditioner as well. And again, a little goes a long way. Put a little in your hand, suds it up, get it all nice in there, especially the shampoo, get it under your chin and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're thoroughly getting into the skin and your pores and stuff, because that's what it's for the most part. And then of course spread it through the rest of your beard. Now, same as regular conditioner, especially if you have long hair, you're probably used to using shampoo and conditioner in your regular hair. When you use your conditioner, make sure you let it sit, and of course for conditioner, get the ends of your beard. This is the oldest hair on your chin. Okay, this is the stuff that's been here the longest, all right? This is the newest. This is the stuff that has just come in, and so forth, right? So you need to give a little bit more care to the ends of your beard. Mine's looking a little rough. It does need a little bit of a trim, but you want to make sure it sits in there for a little bit, at least a minute or 2, okay? Don't rinse it out immediately. The shampoo, rinse immediately. Conditioner, let it sit for a little bit. That way, it just fully absorbs into your hair follicles and all that kind of stuff, and you are good to go. Rinse it out. After that, make sure, same as when you're drying your hair, just, dry it off a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry. When it's damp, and this is, I think, subjective, this depends on the person, this depends on who you are and how you want to do things, but when it is damp, not entirely dry, but not soaking wet, use your beard oil. Couple of drops, and the reason for that is it helps it spread, in my opinion. I have tried both completely dry and completely wet and in between. In my opinion, that middle spot is pretty much my favorite spot to do it in. So once it's a little bit damp, mostly dry, then I will start putting my beard oil in. And then of course, later in the day, I will put it in again. Now, as far as sleeping goes, now I know sleeping is like a very weird thing for the beard community. A lot of people put their beard up. They will tie it in a knot or so forth so it's not loose before they go to bed. I personally do not, so there are days where my beard ends up getting big ass dents in the sides of it and stuff from me sleeping on it and so forth. A lot of people say that's bad for your hair, bad for your beard and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, I couldn't be bothered to put my beard up every single night. Not to mention, I've done it before and it just makes my beard ache, or my skin ache really bad underneath afterwards. So again, I don't know why that happens. I'm not really an expert. So yeah, there's that. Touching it. Touching your beard all the time is not good for it. The oils in your skin, the oils in your hands and stuff, that's okay. That's fine. But remember what you do throughout the day. If you work in a factory, you probably got a bunch of grease all over your hands. If you work in a mechanic shop, or if you work in a daycare, or you work in a retail store, like anywhere that you work is going to have some nastiness all over your hands, and whether you wash them or not, it's probably not good to touch it all the time. Leave your damn beard alone. Don't twist it, don't fiddle with it, don't you know, all the time, just be touching it all the time. I do it sometimes out of habit. I know I do, but a lot of it's just because of like strays and stuff. It just drives me nuts. Just leave it alone, all right? Speaking of strays, that's another one that I learned from somebody on YouTube. I'll have to remember his name. I cannot remember for the life of me which one. It was years ago. But do not clip strays, okay? Sometimes you'll get a stray mustache hair that just kind of pops up or whatever. Don't cut it, all right? Because when you cut it, that hair is going to be shorter, and it's going to be at a different length than the rest of your mustache or your beard or whatever. Leave it alone. Get some beard balm. The stuff that I use, I'm pretty sure is also Viking Revolution, but it might be Grave Before Shave. I'll have to go find it. Okay, never mind. It was Royal Beardsman, this stuff, and mine is looking a little bit rough because I've had it forever. This stuff, a little goes a long way, all right? It is called beard butter, all right? It's kind of like a waxy texture, and it adds a little bit of a coating onto your beard. And yes, it does make your beard kind of oily, but if you have dry skin or dry hair, that's good. You want it to have some moisture in there because the drier it is, the harder it is for it to grow. It's just not going to be doing anything if it's dry and breaking off all the time, all right? So you have to keep some kind of moisture in it. You don't need to overdo it. You don't need to put a bunch of this. The reason this has lasted me so long is because when I use it, I only use probably like that much, all right? Just a little bit, and whatever, I'll even put some in right now. Spread it around, and now here's the thing. You only use a little bit, right? Can't even see it. Just makes your hands a little oily, right? Get in there really good. You gotta get on your skin. And this stuff smells really good too. This is like, I think it's like Tortuga or something like that, but anyway, pirate reference aside, of course, yo-ho. It smells really good. And this stuff, again, is very potent smell, so you might want to find some that is unscented if you have a sensitive sense of smell, or if you do not like to have that smell lingering in there all day. Especially this stuff, you'll smell it all day long. Now, it's a pleasant smell. It smells really nice, but if it's not something that you, or maybe your partner doesn't like the really harsh smells, and if you're going to be kissing up on them and stuff, they're going to smell it, trust me. And this stuff is pretty potent. But remember, this kind of stuff, the moisturizing stuff, you want to get in the ends really good. Now don't pull too hard, you know, that's also not good for your beard. Get your mustache, tuft, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, just rub it in really good. Make sure you get it nice and spread throughout your beard, and you're good to go. Now, the next couple things are a little bit more socially things that you want to look out for. Don't roast people on their beard. All right, that's just honestly, that's probably the best advice I could give. Some people just can't grow a beard. All right, some people can't grow more than a mustache. Some people have patchy beards and stuff. And you know what happens when you roast somebody about their beard looking like shit, or their beard looking scraggly and all that kind of stuff? That's gonna make them not want to grow their beard anymore, and they're just gonna shave it. And we don't want that. We want beards in life. We want beards all around. All right, so when you see somebody that's growing their beard or trying to grow their beard or has a little bit of a beard, but maybe it's not as good as yours or whatever, it doesn't matter. They're trying, they're doing their best. Maybe they think it looks good. That's all that matters. Compliment it. I get so many compliments on my beard, it's not even funny. And I know I've got a pretty nice beard, but it makes me feel good, you know? And my beard was not always like this. I'll even post some pictures up here right now. I did not have a very good beard growing up. It took me forever to grow my beard. Throughout high school, I could barely grow facial hair, even after high school for a while, and even when I started finally getting a beard going, it took me a long time to get it to where it is right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, every single time somebody would make a comment about how scraggly it was or how patchy it was on the sides and so forth, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do it, and I would shave it. And that's obviously discouraging. It's disheartening, and you don't want to hear that from anybody. So just be positive, guys. Be positive about other people's beards and their ability to grow one. Some people, again, have a harder time than others. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Which brings me to my conclusion. If you are having a hard time growing a beard, if you can only get a mustache, you can only get a tuft, you can only get sideburns or mutton chops or whatever, roll with it, man. Just roll with it. If that's the beard that you can grow, embrace the hell out of it, okay? Don't look at my beard or look at somebody else's beard or some. I look at people's beards all the time and they're just like massive, magnificent beards that I just was like, man, that would be sick if I could get something like that. But I don't let it bother me that mine is not as big or as long or as, you know, full or able to put wax in it all the time to make my mustache curl up and all that stuff, which I probably could, but can't be bothered. Just let whatever you are able to do happen. Embrace it. I know a ton of people that can rock some mustaches or mutton chops or a goatee or whatever, dude. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you feel happy, roll with it. And that's all that matters. And you're going to be better for it, no matter what. And again, make sure you're complimenting those people too. Hey, you got a nice mustache, man. Hey, nice beard. Hey, nice mutton chops, bro. It's just, you got to be positive in order to have any kind of look, to be honest. I wake up, I put a band t-shirt on and some jeans, sometimes not even jeans, I'll put on some sweats. I go out in public because I don't care. I just want to feel comfortable in my own skin. I want to feel comfortable with what I'm wearing. I want to feel comfortable with how I look. And that's all that matters, which, again, can all apply to looks maxing. Don't listen to those stupid-ass videos. There are some that are, you know, positive about, you know, working out and eating healthy and all that kind of stuff. Sure, that's fine. But all this stuff about your jawline and stuff that you just can't, you don't have any control over, dude, ignore all that shit, all right? Don't think about any of that stuff. Don't give into it. Be yourself. Be positive. Be happy. And do your best. That's all you can do. Don't do somebody else's best. That's really it. Now, if there's anything else that I didn't cover in this video that you guys would like me to talk about as far as beards go, or looks maxing or whatever, or diets or whatever, just let me know and I will see what I can do for sure. Or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit them in the comments, man. I love answering you guys' questions or talking about stuff. Just let me know. And if you like this video, or if you thought that it was helpful at all, please don't forget to give me a giant like and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, doesn't cost you anything, but it means the world to me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.